Listen. That sound, echoing through the forest, is one of the most familiar in the natural world. A rapid, percussive drumming that is both a declaration of territory and a search for food. But it is also something far more profound. It is the sound of construction. It is the noise of a home being carved from solid wood. This is the work of the woodpecker, the forest's indispensable first home builder. And the cavities it chisels into existence are the foundation upon which an entire community is built. To drill into a tree is to perform an act of biological violence. The forces involved are extreme. Each peck generates a decelerating force over 1,000 times that of gravity. For a human, such an impact would be catastrophic, resulting in severe brain damage. For the woodpecker, it is just another day at the office. This is possible because the woodpecker is a masterpiece of evolutionary engineering, a biological jackhammer perfected over millions of years. Its beak is a self-sharpening chisel, tough but not brittle. Its skull is not a solid case, but a mesh of reinforced, spongy bone designed to diffuse the shock of impact. And its most incredible adaptation is one of the most elegant in biology. Its tongue is not rooted in its mouth. Instead, the hyoid bone that supports it is extraordinarily long, looping down the throat, up the back of the skull, over the top, and inserting into the nostril. When the woodpecker strikes a tree, this entire apparatus tenses, acting like a built-in seatbelt for the brain, absorbing and redirecting the concussive energy. This suite of interlocking adaptations allows the woodpecker to do what few other creatures can: excavate a home from the very heart of a living tree. This ability places the woodpecker in a unique and vital ecological category. It is a primary cavity nester. While other animals must search for pre-existing holes or hollows created by decay, the woodpecker is the primary architect. It is the animal that creates the resource from scratch. The male and female often work together, spending weeks painstakingly chipping away, sending a shower of wood chips to the forest floor below, until they have carved a perfectly insulated, perfectly protected cavity in which to raise their young. They are the pioneers, the creators, the original contractors of the forest. But here is the truly mind-blowing fact. After investing all that energy to build the perfect home, a woodpecker will typically use it for only a single season. The following year, it will almost always excavate a brand new one. To us, this might seem wasteful. To the forest, it is an act of profound generosity, because an abandoned woodpecker hole is not an empty space. It is a gift. It becomes a turnkey home, a ready-made shelter for a vast community of other animals, the secondary cavity nesters. These are the dozens of species of birds and mammals that lack the specialized anatomy to build their own wooden fortress. And this is where a cascade of life begins. A chickadee, too small to dig into solid wood, finds the perfect, snug shelter to wait out a winter storm. A bluebird, a symbol of happiness, depends almost entirely on these second-hand homes to lay its eggs. Flying squirrels, creatures of the night, find a safe haven to raise their pups, high from the dangers of the forest floor. Even larger birds like screech owls and kestrels will take up residence, using the woodpecker's labor to their advantage. In forests near water, even wood ducks, a species of waterfowl, will claim these tree-bound cavities. These vital animal habitats are a currency of survival, and the woodpecker is the one who mints it. This makes the woodpecker far more than just another bird in the woods. It is a keystone species. Its presence fundamentally shapes and supports the entire community. The work of this single ecosystem engineer creates a ripple effect, enabling a level of biodiversity that would be impossible without it. If you were to remove the woodpecker from this forest, you would trigger a housing crisis. Dozens of other species would struggle to find safe places to breed and shelter, their populations dwindling, the complex web of forest life beginning to unravel. So the next time you hear that familiar drumming, listen more closely. It is not just the sound of a bird. It is the sound of a community being born. It is the rhythm of a Keystone architect at work, ensuring that the forest is not just a collection of trees, but a thriving, interconnected city of homes. To continue exploring the marvels of the natural world, subscribe to Animal Insight 360 and join us on the next journey.